Preface. Salvation, piety, power, love of God or country, money, fame, sex, procreation, health, happiness, peace of mind, honest and useful labor, helping the poor and oppressed. Is there a common denominator among these diverse aspirations that men and women have viewed as the ultimate aim of life? The quest for legitimacy seems to be such a common denominator. Everyone tries to legitimize his existence, to himself, his parents, his peers, the pillars of society, posterity, God. Indeed, for us human beings, the struggle for legitimacy seems to be as elementary and indispensable as is, for non-human animals, the struggle for life itself. How then do we gain or lose legitimacy? In the age of faith, men gained and lost it by pleasing and displeasing God. In those days bygone for many of us, resurrected or never relinquished by others, only God was unconditionally legitimate. All else in the universe was legitimate only if its existence pleased him and accorded with his will. If it did not, whatever it was, man or beast or inanimate object, was illegitimate and hence unworthy of existence. Since God was the grand legitimizer, nothing was more important than divining and faithfully observing his will. Having decided that God is dead, where does modem man locate the ultimate source of legitimacy, in particular, the legitimacy of human behavior? Since ours is the age of reason, our ultimate source of legitimacy is science. Beliefs about the behavior of non-human animals, plants, and inanimate objects, governed by the laws of biology, chemistry, and physics, must be legitimated by the natural or positive sciences, while beliefs about the behavior of human beings, supposedly governed by the laws of economics, psychology, and sociology, must be legitimated by the social sciences. Hence our blind reliance on the doctrines of the behavioral, or as Jacques Barzun has aptly dubbed them, misbehavioral sciences, and hence, too, our fanatical faith in the ministrations of the minions of the so-called helping, but actually hindering professions. While many entries in this dictionary refer to ideas and interventions formally recognized as falling within the provinces of psychiatry, psychology, or the social sciences, many do not. In either case, each is an observation about or comment on some aspect of the human condition, as I see it. I should like to add that not only are my remarks not inspired by what now passes as knowledge revealed by the misbehavioral sciences, but on the contrary, they are stimulated by that simple spirit of dissent which Camus captured so perfectly in The Plague. But again and again, there comes a time in history when the man who dares to say that 2 and 2 make 4 is punished with death. Even if such a man no longer runs the risk of being punished with literal death, surely he still runs the risk of being punished with metaphorical death, that is, with loss of legitimacy. Most of the material in this volume appears here for the first time. Some of the entries are reprinted, many in revised form, from my 2 previous collections of aphorisms, The Second Sin and Heresies, both of which have been out of print for some time. I wish to thank David Ramsey Steele for his critical comments and constructive editorial suggestions, and once again, my daughter, Susie, and my brother, George, for their devoted help.